Once upon a time, there was a chef, Juliana. She's from the small French village of Le Méchois. Every day, she dreamed of working as a chef in Le Fichet au Chocolat, a famous Parisian restaurant. One day, one of her friends, that happened to be a taxi driver in Paris, told her that the restaurant was looking to hire new chefs. She got excited about the news and decided to go to Paris to pursue her dream. She packed her bags and went on her way to Paris. When she got there, she was amazed by everything she saw. Her friend Gus picked her up to give her a ride to the restaurant soon after. When she got there, she was amazed on how different it was from her hometown. However, it turns out that she had been late for her interview and realized too late. Because of that, the head chef didn't want to bring forth the interview, but she managed to convince him.
Please, let me take the interview. I have come so far, and this is my lifelong dream.
No. An important value we have here is money time, and you have to know on your first day that you cannot give this money.
But please, let her stay. None of our other chefs have been here in time. Plus, she's come from really far away. Please, let her take the test.
Well, alright.
Thank you.
Juliana then proceeded to enter the kitchen and cook a delicious recipe from her hometown, which delighted the chef, and because of that, he hired her at the restaurant. She arrived at work the next day. She was starting to get familiar with the environment, but she was struggling to get along with the other chefs. And although the head chef was pleased with her work, he was hard on her. Simon, on the other hand, was nice to her, which helped her get along.
How do you get along with it?
Not so well. I have no idea what they will just doesn't like me.
Don't mind them. They're always like that when there's someone new.
And although the head chef liked my recipe, he's being too hard on me.
I don't think so. I think he likes you, but he's being a bit too harsh because he sees potential.
I don't think so. Do you believe that?
Of course.
Juliana felt something different at that moment. She couldn't stop thinking of what Simon had told her that day. And at night, that thought didn't let her sleep. The next day, she couldn't properly concentrate at work. She was clumsier than usual, constantly dropping things and making small but frequent mistakes. Simon was aware of this and asked if she was all right.
You okay? You seem a little bit distracted today.
Yeah, everything is fine.
Are you sure? You know you can tell me everything.
Thanks, but really nothing is wrong.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Once Juliana got out of work, she met with her friend Gus. He was trying to tell her something, but she wasn't paying any attention. So he asked her why her mind was drifting.
So, what's that thing you're thinking about that's more important than what I'm telling you?
I don't know, Gus. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, maybe you can tell me, I can help you. What is it?
Oh, Gus, I think I'm in love
Oh, with who?
with one of my coworkers at the restaurant.
Well, you should tell him maybe he's also in love with you. Who knows?
I don't know.
Well, you should find out with one of his friends, maybe.
Okay.
After some time, she decided to ask Augusto, the waiter, who happened to be Simon's best friend. At first, she didn't have the courage to ask him, but she decided to ask regardless.
Hey, Augusto? May you happen to know if Simon likes someone?
Well, he hasn't mentioned anything yet, but I do ask.
Well, I think I'm in love with him.
Wait, really? He hasn't mentioned anything about being in love, but he talks a lot about you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And what should I do?
Well, you're a chef. Why don't you give him a surprise?
Like what?
Oh, you're the chef. You tell me.
I think I got an idea. Thank you so much.
She found the perfect recipe, but she didn't know how it would work out. The recipe was for strawberry cupcakes, but these had something different. She worked on it for an entire week, but still couldn't figure it out. Turns out, she hadn't been following the recipe correctly, and because of that, Juliana decided to practice the recipe day and night throughout the weekend until she got it right. The recipe is as follows: 4 large eggs at room temperature, 2 cups or 200 grams of blanched almond flour, 2 teaspoons or 8 grams of baking powder, quarter teaspoon or 1 gram of salt, half a cup or 115 grams of melted unsalted butter, quarter cup or 45 grams of granulated erythritol, 2 teaspoons or 8 milliliters of vanilla extract, 2/3 cup or 135 grams of chopped fresh strawberries, and a quarter cup or 60 milliliters of unsweetened almond milk to prepare the recipe. In a bowl, put 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and a quarter teaspoon of salt. Then mix it all with a palette. Then, in another bowl, crack the 4 large eggs with a quarter cup of granulated sugar and half a cup of melted unsalted butter. Then you mix it and add a quarter cup of milk and 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, and you mix again. Next, add the dry ingredient mixture into the mix and add a cup of chopped strawberries. Then we stir all together until we get a homogeneous mixture. And finally, we put the batter in a mold and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes. By Sunday evening, she perfected the recipe, and it was even better than she was expecting. The same day, Juliana decided to surprise Simon to give him the cupcakes. And when she got there and Simon opened the door, his eyes got filled with a glow, and he couldn't help but hug her. They spent the rest of the evening preparing supper and started setting the table. They had a delightful rest of the night, and they certainly enjoyed each other's company. The next day at the restaurant, Simon approached Juliana about her cupcakes. He told her that he was absolutely amazed by their flavor. She offered to teach him the recipe, and he agreed. Once they were done, he still thought that there was something missing, a special ingredient, but she simply stated that it was that simple. However, despite this, Simon kept on insisting. Finally, Juliana expressed that the special ingredient that was present in this delicious recipe was love. In the end, he took her from the back, bringing her close to him, then sweetly kissed her, expressing their love for each other. The end. Something we can see throughout the story, and that can be applied to in real life, is that following instructions is quite important and helpful in multiple aspects of our lives.